So I'm Jeff, I'm head of patrol. We've just come down off the mountain, having been up today, carrying out a normal role of assessing conditions and working out what's going on the mountain. And here we are, lunchtime, down in ski hire, and that probably tells its own kind of story about it basically being this change in the weather and now a bit wet and windy. So unfortunately we're closed today. But we'll see how things are over the next few days. However, reports from up on the hill. We have gained some snow overnight. We've actually had some wind. It's been drifting, which is kind of good. And from the south, we've had fresh overnight drifts up to about even kind of half a metre. And the machine's been out today and been able to do some sort of pushing around of snow. We've seen the temperatures rising, and we're expecting them to rise now throughout the day and up to freezing level, kind of above the summits now. And we know that that's going to be starting to affect the snowpack, and that's going to become kind of quite wet. Yep, we've gained some snow. We've been gaining snow throughout the week, and conditions have been sliding very well. We know it's going to become a little bit unpredictable now with the weather. So we'll just have to kind of see what happens. And certainly for this weekend, we are thinking, keep in touch with us, keep in touch with the forecasts, keep in touch with the reports that we're putting out. And of course, we'll be trying to get what we can open. I suppose just to add to that, the Back Corries, and I know folks have been asking about the Back Corries. We have been keeping an eye on them. There has been some usable snow in there, and some folks have been dropping in, and there's been some good sliding, but that with a lot of rock hazards particularly. There have been some unstable conditions, but the main problem over there at the moment is still that we haven't had some big westerly gales that have filled in the back, so a significant amount of rock which is affecting the kind of the drop-ins and the actual runs, but also particularly the traverse out. So it would be fair to say that that all kind of remains quite challenging. So this weekend, then, we're not just sure how much we're going to have open and how much we're going to be able to open with the weather, but we do have Back Corrie workshop planned. I think what's notable about that is that if we do manage to kind of get up on the mountain, we've actually got some very interesting kind of conditions that will lend itself quite well to actually the Back Corrie workshops and the type of issues that we experience in the back that we can be learning about and kind of getting them firsthand this weekend. So see how we go with that one. On a bit more of a social scene, we've got Burns Supper this weekend. There'll be a piper around, and we'll be celebrating Burns Supper here, and that'll either be at the top station or the bottom station, depending on how things pan out. And hopefully also we're going to be hosting the Mountain Rescue Council of Scotland's avalanche training weekend as well. So that's something which there's going to be lots of folks around, and that's something great to be involved with for us, and is a really good thing for us to be supporting and being able to provide that training for mountain rescue.